Many of you have gotten used to working remotely since the pandemic.
But there was an ugly debate this week in Prince George's County over whether to allow council members to vote remotely.
Yeah, the debate involves the county's first pregnant council member and how it would impact her upcoming maternity leave. Investigative reporter Tracee Wilkins has covered Prince George's County for more than a decade now. She has the story you will see first on 4.
Fellow legislators who know the strength of Prince George's County Council member Krystal Oriadha may be surprised by this moment.
Sorry. I feel overwhelmed and I feel scared, to be honest. The pregnancy has been scary for me.
Oriadha's pregnancy became the focus this week as the council considered making formal rules allowing members to vote remotely, a practice that began during COVID. Oriadha was among those who wanted it to continue, but the resolution failed along the council's 2 divided voting blocks.
I'm a high-risk individual. I've been hospitalized multiple times while still serving on the dais, taken to the hospital from the council administrative building.
Councilmember Oriadha, you keep making yourself the victim.
Former Chair Calvin Hawkins made clear that his vote was about busting the power of the majority voting bloc that Oriadha is a part of.
I've sat in this chair and listened to your moralist, holier-than-thou comments. We a county council of 11. You all since December have made it a county council of 6.
Former state delegate and current council member Juanita Fisher also voted against the virtual option and used a state delegate's difficult childbirth as an example for why.
And she was on crutches the entire session, and there was no exception given in that state.
But others came to Oriadha's defense.
I'm so deeply disappointed in my colleagues.
In an interview today with News 4, Oriadha said some of her colleagues are using her pregnancy to silence her.
God forbid if anything happens, then I'll blame myself, that I didn't stop, that I still showed up, that I still pushed myself.
The Vote Mama Foundation, a group that works to break down barriers prohibiting mothers from serving in public office, had some stats on mothers in state legislatures. It says 85% of American women are mothers by the time they are 45 years old. But in 2022, moms with little kids only made up 5% of state legislators. Nearly 4 million American women give birth each year, yet only 12 women serving in state legislatures gave birth in the past year. And just 3 of them were Black mothers. Hawkins addressed his comments and vote in an interview with News 4.
Her situation as a pregnant mom did not come up until 5 council members voted against virtual voting. And then it became, oh, you all against us.
Oriadha says she will not allow Tuesday's vote to stop her resolve.
If I'm forced to show up the day after I give birth on the dais with my child breastfeeding, I will do that.
In January of this year, the Montgomery County Council addressed the same issue that Prince George's County was reviewing on virtual voting. They passed new attendance rules allowing members to attend and vote virtually. I'm Tracee Wilkins, News 4 I-Team.
We've learned the council chair will extend the legislative calendar deeper into November to give the councilwoman time to return and vote.